Everybody get ready. Brandy's going to try it.
Yeah, she's going to try it.
Ready? Here we go.
I can't believe it. I believe it.
It's Victor. The sexy man, your sexual chocolate. Look at him looking so fine like he does with his new Sportz. He's the only one in this crowd that knows all about the sports because I know nothing. Thanks, Vic.
See, she did a great job.
I like that on the fly.
Yeah, I like that.
That's
too.
like a C minus.
But you see me, I got all.
Yes, I did. Hey, look.
He's all on the mic, though.
I tell you what.
I'm working on the voice on the mic.
You could do a C minus anytime you want. Okay.
That's because she's fine. She has that forgiveness factor.
Okay.
Thank you.
That all fine women get.
Okay, welcome to the new Sports. Ask Brandy, do men get a forgiveness factor when they meet certain aesthetic requirements on behalf of women?
They have a big wing.
Of course.
See?
Big weenie.
No.
No, that doesn't. Yeah, it's. I need to look every day and say, "Wow, he's a hottie."
There you go.
Oh, okay.
All right.
Or he's,
I like that.
brings a smile.
Go
That
Jim.
brings that all day. Hey, you guys, welcome to the new Sports. While we sit back and get ready to talk about sports, because it's not water cooler, it's really how you feel about sports. So this is not a compliance program. This is a program based on people going, let him talk. We got some other things to discuss, which Brandy and Mario will get involved in during this segment. Just watch them slowly. They'll be doing some back talking. But welcome, Brandy, because you know something? I waited for that big commercial drop, and since you didn't get it, you'll get a commercial from Pack Stereo, new Sports. It's coming soon. Let's talk about what I call it the theme of the week. I play to win, you son of a bitch. Now that's what we say here. Do you play to win, Mario?
No, I play to love.
Wait a minute, Brandy, do you play to win?
Well, I went to an audition with a wrinkly shirt, so I'm not sure. One girl even
No.
showed up with wet hair. I thought, come on now.
You see what I'm saying? So you see, they do not play to win. Let me just help you.
I want to win.
Yeah, I know you want to win, but let me help you guys. I'm not going to cover all the sports because I know everybody didn't watch it all. Number one.
Yes, we did.
No, you didn't.
I watched it all.
I know you didn't. Ask Brandy what she watched.
Oh, no, nothing.
Girl, I told you say.
I watched 2 seconds of the
See,
football game as I woke up from a
I
nap.
watched it. So you could have just said I watched it.
I know, but then what if he tests me?
No, I don't want
I
to.
let him.
No, Brandy.
He'll wash his hands.
The good test is when you actually go, I didn't watch it, and I said, that's a test for me. So you go like this. Just say I play to win, you son of a bitch.
Play to win, you son of a bitch.
That wasn't convincing.
Yes,
I say, well, baby, I don't know. Seems like if you say it like that, I can change your mind by waving the magic wand.
no, we'll get Brandy on another thing because she's going, when I say the words I
play
say.
to win, you son of a
There
bitch.
you go. You have to make it convincing. So she did about a B minus.
Yeah.
All right, you guys, this is what we're going to do. We're going to talk about I play to win, you son of a bitch. That's the theme today. We have 3 topics that kind of wrap around it, but the first one is the Giants versus Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Coaches argue at the end of the game. You guys have covered this story over and over again. We're talking about traditional broadcast journalists. You guys are just kind of ringing it over and over again. Here's the bottom line. When a coach is old, he kind of forgets that you can't hold on to the same traditional thing. Mario, is it true that you're supposed to play 60 minutes of a game for 60 minutes? 48 if it's 48. 20 if it's 20. Not 19 and a half minutes. Oh, okay, let's just end it off because we feel sorry for you. How do you play the game?
Yeah, even I don't know that you play it all the way out, even though that dirty play at the end of the game
Wait a minute.
might not. You can play it all out. By the way, look at he's grabbing his arm.
Wait a minute.
I'll be like, you can talk to me. He'll be grabbing me and shit.
Wait a minute.
If you start grabbing me, you better cover your nuts.
Wait a minute. Let me just help you. I gotta help you with
I'm
this.
saying, once you start grabbing on me, something's about to jump off.
Let me say this.
Jump off.
Let me say what the
gonna
picture's saying. First of all, I like the idea with the coach. This is a new coach in the league. Greg Schiano comes in. He says, I'm at the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
He can get his ass kicked,
Wait
too.
a minute. He comes from a college game, and his college game is, I got to sit up here and compete with a Super Bowl champion coach and team. So I got to make my players inspired. I think if anything, when he sat there and said, this whole message is, to me, I'm just saying this. I'm not trying to say this. This is the old man saying this. WTF? What the fuck? I'm sorry. You're not playing fair. Let go of my arm, jackass.
Yeah, look, he's grabbing his arm.
Okay, that's what he's saying.
I never grabbed Brandy's arm. I had thought about caressing her cheeks.
Yeah. Yeah, these ones. Please.
No, wait a minute.
Keep it.
But never.
I just.
But I grab. Look at that physical,
Wait a
Brandy.
minute.
I'm aghast.
He was
Okay.
like,
Oh, yeah, all in the face, probably spitting, too.
No,
Now, people get all close, start spitting all in your face.
why do they even make them say hi to each other? I don't even get that.
Thank you. No, wait a
Yeah,
minute.
why do they do that?
Wait a minute.
Why can't they kiss like the French?
Why do they even have to say hi? I mean, I get it. We want
They
to.
should kiss like the French.
I don't know.
No, Brandy, you have a good point. They call it being a gentleman. It's a gentleman's
know.
game. And you know what they're doing? They're not really trying to teach the players on the field as much because these are men. They're adults. Really, you have a large contingency of young folks who are always inspired to be what they call sportsmanlike friendly. So at the end, you're supposed to shake hands, good game, the whole thing. But you're supposed to play the whole game. This whole notion of that you sit there and go, well, I'm getting my ass whooped. Let me go out. I'm the one who got my ass whooped, and I'm supposed to sit back and take it and just give up the last 30 seconds
No, I
of
thought
the
it because
game.
it was a dirty play.
I know.
What
I don't
about
say.
the part that
No,
it was-
wait a minute. You know what? One of the former linebackers of the New York Giants actually said, how many times did he do it while playing under that coach?
I didn't see the
6 or
play. See,
7
I didn't see the
times.
play. That's the problem.
6 or 7
Was
times.
it a dirty play or not? He said it was a late hit
You know
on the
what?
quarterback.
No, it wasn't a late hit. What they were saying is they were unprepared for him to sit back and bull rush that whole line.
Well, that's okay.
Bum rushed it.
Well, that's okay. That's you supposed to block.
Thank you. That's
Block,
it. That's
block.
it. That's all I'm saying.
Well, that's okay, but you should be grabbing by his arm.
Okay, now look.
You start touching people. Gets mad. I don't know where he from.
Well, let me say what
Where
Greg.
I'm from, you don't do all that.
This is what Greg to me is saying. Greg
Unless
is.
you're a fine ass female.
We already got.
Yeah.
You was wrong. That
You
is
can
wrong.
grab.
Yeah.
We like, yeah. What you want?
That's wrong. Now, see, to me, we've already sat back and said, Coach Tom Coughlin, who's on the left, old school, couple of Super Bowl champions, he already said, basically it's unfair. Well, this is Greg on the red saying it to me.
It's not unfair.
No, let me just say what Greg is saying, because I think Greg is, notice he's a little bit more buffed than
He's
Tom.
younger.
Wait a
Yeah, a
minute.
lot younger.
But even when you buffed, you got nuts. And the bigger they are, the harder they fall.
You know what?
Is that it?
You know what? No.
I didn't know that.
You
Wait a
know,
minute.
a kick in the nuts will bring 6'8" down to the ground.
You know what? See, the good. Okay, now, Brandy.
They'll be kissing your shoes.
If that, just let's role play for you 1 second. Let's just pretend that your man is in red. That's Greg, the young man. If he told you, and he said, this is what I said to the coach there. I said, I'm Greg Schiano. I play to win. Get low, go hard, and hit the son of a bitch. That's how I roll, coach. Would you stand behind him?
He can say that.
Sure, yeah, I know. Go say whatever you want to say.
Yeah.
See,
Go,
so-
macho.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, man,
Right.
dog.
So wait a minute.
Go, dog.
Would you feel better? Let me just say this, Mark, honestly. You're on the losing team. If you're on the losing team and you're the team that has to sit down and go, we have to not even play hard and rush the last couple of plays. Or let me go
I
after
never did all that.
What would you go after the quarterback?
Every play.
Thank you. So
Ride to die, Pittsburgh. Yeah, straight up gangsters up at Pack Stereo.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Now,
boy.
wait a minute. Now let me help
I
you
think they
guys.
should just give each other a high five and move on.
I think they ought to grab each other's ass.
Wait a minute.
I think it's just ass grab that too.
Okay, you know what?
That'll at least make a scandal.
You guys, all right, watch this. Let me find out if they're really telling the truth. PMC says they took a knee when they got bomb rushed or bull rushed. Well, they did take a knee. That's called doing this. They said it. These guys have played football for a long time. When everybody gets on the low and they look like they're coming at you, and you stand there looking at them like, oh, I don't have to get prepared for you, your fault.
That's right.
Okay.
It's his fault.
So-
and you're supposed to keep your eyes open till the whistle blows.
Thank you.
Don't relax.
So let me-
That's the easy way to get jacked on the football field is to be standing still.
Thank you.
Or to be relaxed.
Thank you.
That's the easy way to get jacked.
Thank you. Now, here we go, you guys. This is going to be easy. This is going to be so easy. Now we're going to rate. Even though Greg Schiano lost, Tampa Bay lost, when he sent his team to go out there head hunting, because that's what it's about, Mario, we're going to rate, was he big pimping, balling, let down, whatever.
He was balling.
He was balling.
I don't know about he was big pimping.
Wait a minute. Brandy,
He was
I think
balling, not calling.
I know what Brandy's vote will go. Okay. He bum rushed the team at the last moment. Sorry about that on the blue screen. He bum rushed the team at the last moment. Is that big pimping?
Squeal like a pig.
Yeah, I guess it's big pimping.
Because you remember you said you
He's
was
getting it done.
Thank you, man. I just love you guys.
That was big picking.
Getting her done.
Hey, let me say this.
That was some ass scratching.
I bet you right now, there's a lot of players around the league looking at this coach now and going like, okay, he ain't no slouch. And he's
Well, look at Coughlin anyway. He's getting all pink in the face here. So, that doesn't even count. He's an old dude, and he's getting all flustered, and it's not cool.
I'm going to help you out, PMC. I understand.
That's right. Other coaches would have jacked it. Like he said,
I understand.
Cowher would have hit him.
I understand, PMC. It wasn't fair.
Those Pittsburgh people kind of violent.
It wasn't cool. And I'm trying to tell you this. I can't wait for me to hit somebody. The idea you tell me to turn it off at the end of the game.
That's
I'm
right.
losing.
You can't even do that.
I don't even feel like I.
No, that's true.
You're taught not to give up.
That's true.
You're taught not to do that.
That's true.
All right, Mari, we're going to take you over to another segment, but I want to make sure that your co-host is getting the treatment that she should. So, will you please confirm with Brandy who she's texting?
Oh, I'm Facebooking.
You gotta stop interacting with those porn stars.
No, I'm just seeing who's up to what. Okay, so here's some of the girls from the girls in Vegas. Those are the twinsies.
Okay, got it.
Yeah.
Too bad you weren't ready to show that on the air.
Thank you.
Well,
It's too bad if we only could get a desktop. Give a little pic. The fellow sure could use a little pic.
I'm sorry.
I know my stories are a little plain because I have no pics.
No, that's
well, you can't see nothing.
I know.
You can act it out though.
That's okay. Your stories
Well, I was
are okay.
sitting here and they said smile.
See,
that's what I'm saying.
That's it.
That's
all you need to do.
That was all right.
That's
though.
all right.
That was
All right. We're going to take it over to the next one. I had a number of stories and we don't have enough time, but I'm going to call it "What Should We Be?"
Why not?
Well, because I don't have enough time.
What's the limiting factor on the time?
You.
I ain't got no time. You got time limit?
Yeah.
You got it. I'm trying to blame y'all. Has nothing to do with the time. I don't know about
I
no
just
time.
have to leave by 2. I have kids to
Wait a
pick up.
minute.
Yeah.
She said it. She got time. She has no time, and I don't have
I
time.
always try to feed her.
Well, let me say this.
She's eating something.
Ask Brandy. Name a subject that she would like to talk about in sports. Jockstraps.
I was going to say, I don't know.
See?
I don't know.
Now watch this. Now Mario. Wait a minute. That's all right.
I was thinking the other day that they look hot out there. Let's
They
get
probably
them
was
some
hot.
short shorts. something.
See what I'm saying? So, Mario, if you had a lead-in subject for sports today, what would it be?
I had to lead in something for sports today.
Lead in, man. All right, we're going to go over to our next
I
topic.
had a sports story. No, because I had a sports story too. That's
He's
jacked
Trying
up.
to bring us in, and it's not.
I'm old. I can't recover that fast.
That's all right. I'm going.
Well, I'm sorry. Forget why I went there.
Let me say this right now. Here's the lead-in subject because Brandy can relate with this. Brandy, there has been what they call the replacement refs in football this year, and during what they call the preseason, not too many complaints. Well, now the regular season's in. Whoa, there is a problem, and I think we know what the problem is. So, to let you know, before we get in here and find out what should we be worried about in sports this week, my suggestion is that the replacement refs should refrain from using Viagra the night before a game.
It don't last that long.
Yeah, I know.
Okay, so my point.
Only lasts.
If he
only
only
lasts
takes
about 4
one, he's
hours.
fine.
3 hours.
Is there a limit?
I
There's
think
a
it's like 2
rule, yeah.
hours.
There's a rule?
Yes,
What's
only
that?
one Viagra.
See, so my point is this.
Like 30 minutes to become active really fully, then lasts about 2 hours.
Okay, now here it is, guys.
Gotta time it.
What you guys got to do is beat my topic, and I'm gonna give you 4 more concerns what we should be worried about this week. I've already suggested that the replacement refs, should refrain from using Viagra. Here's the other 4. Other 4 is USC's loss to Stanford. Not surprising, but mobile can't run quarterbacks are overrated unless defenses can't run. That's 1. 2. Dallas Cowboys seen on a cargo plane headed to the Canadian Rockies after beat down by the Seahawks 27-7.
That's cold-blooded. Jerry Jones was going to have it crash, huh?
Wait.
I'm about to cancel these contracts.
Wait a minute. Beat down. Beat down. The third this is the one that got me. Survey poll says 63% don't give a damn about the current NHL lockout.
I didn't even know they were locked out.
Yeah,
They
I did
locked
read
out?
that on Twitter the other day. I did
They locked
read it.
out?
They're locked out.
It was nowhere.
Damn. That shows you the whole sport is under the radar.
Thank you. And let me tell you this, so you guys know that it's not as bad as you think. Each lockout, far as the NHL is concerned, they make more money immediately following the lockout. So they have a history.
That's like makeup sex.
So the whole point is this: lockouts bring you revenue. They bring you revenue. So that's probably
what the women will tell you. Women tell you that all the time.
Yeah, exactly.
Lock him out
Yes,
and
thank
get
you.
some revenue.
And then take me to Vegas and take me shopping.
But sometimes when you lock him out, you get replaced.
Wait a minute.
So you gotta weigh
yeah.
the replacement issue with the revenue issue.
Okay.
You gotta, see
Get
the
right.
risks. What do you-
That's right. Return
weigh
on
your
investment.
risks.
Return on
Wait,
investment.
Well, let me.
That's the way you do it. Weigh. I like that graphic.
Wait a
Each
minute.
one's a scrotum.
Yeah, I was gonna say whose balls are heavier.
Wait a minute. I got one for you, Brandy, because Mario has the advantage of you right now. Here's the difference. Mario's for a lockout. Would you
I'm for a lockout. Why you say that? I don't never.
never liked
Usually not. I mean, historically.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Here's the play. The whole play. The whole
My
premise is Mario's for a lockout.
Don't
You
worry,
are-
nobody's listening.
And you
I'm
like
on
to
Jim's side.
wait a minute. And you like waving people. You know, when you wave people, you put them on a status that they're available for somebody else to pick up. What's better for you, Brandy, as you lead an organization of men who are trying to marry you, that they are picked up on waivers or they're straight locked out of their previous relationships?
That's hilarious.
You better not lock him out.
I know. I gotta lock him out.
She can't lock him out. She needs it too much. That causes shit to get tight. All of a sudden, she wearing different shoes.
No, wait a minute.
Lock him out.
See?
A lot of shit changes.
Brandy, you see what Mario
You know?
did? You see what he did?
Lock him out or be stinky.
You'll be getting arrowhead water.
Wait a minute. Now, Brandy, it's not fair. It's not fair that he dominated that segment without allowing you to answer.
her before
You know, don't. No. See, you're not supposed to say that, Mario. How
Jim,
you
I got your back.
not Brandy. See, I'm not giving him no love because he's already dominated the set. He's making your mind warp to where he's trying to protect you.
I'm just saying, he's trying to. First of all, I would never lock anybody out of anything.
You would.
It doesn't even sound
Yes,
right. I might lock you out the bathroom
Wait a minute.
after I've been eating all that
Yeah,
chili.
I don't want to go in there.
Watch this. Watch this. Do you believe in Okay, I got one for you, Brandy. Do you believe in self-waiving, which means you take yourself out of the organization? I say I'm waiving myself.
I'm waving myself right now. That's Jim. I've already said.
You didn't weigh shit. You still got.
Yeah, you don't know.
That's right. They got some benefits still incurred. I like to say there's some other benefits incurred.
Okay.
Contract issues yet to be
Okay, I
determined.
waved off all the other stuff, like by.
Let's
certain-
just say
So
we're operating in good faith.
So, Brandy, you understand when I say you're more of a waiver girl than a lockout person? Is that true? Or are you a lockout person more than a waiver girl?
I don't know. It depends on my day, my
What
mood.
you say, you a lockout. I've been trying to tell you to cut that shit out.
You want me to be a waiver?
I'm just saying. I think you self-waive yourself. I think you say I'm putting myself on waivers because you ain't acting right. I think that's what you do.
Yeah, maybe.
Now Mario is a lockout brother.
I don't.
He'll lock
Never
your
lock
ass.
him out.
He will lock you out straight hard.
No, you mean lock the? I don't lock him out. Lock him out. I may cut him off.
That's lockout.
Yeah,
You know,
that's
to the
the
golden
same.
age.
That's the same.
Yeah.
So here it is.
I tell him, all right, I'm gonna restrict you to that $40 budget.
Okay. Now
I mean, you get to go out to eat, but you got a $40 budget,
okay.
$40 limit.
Now let me just say this. Now PMC, the rest of you guys, I'm not ignoring that the other subjects are important.
Can't go to cheesecake.
Thank you. Here's the part that we didn't cover. One last subject. You guys are going to rate what should you be worried for. And it's going to be the big topic. We forgot one. You know, the one we forgot was the Oakland Raiders.
But you didn't give me no visual aids for the
Wait a
Oakland
minute.
Raiders.
No. I'm just go. Keep going down.
Okay.
Keep going down. Keep right there. Stop. That last line, right under there.
That's the visual aid.
That's
One line.
No. Remember, I want you to understand. Understand now. You're supposed to pick. I've already put the lead pick. It's USC. It's the biggest disappointment in Southern California. The last line is Oakland Raiders are worse than we thought they were, losing against the Dolphins 35-13. So let me tell you, you choose. Hey, so you can
Oakland was bad.
Okay, which one is worse?
They get a fart.
I say the replacement refs were the worst this weekend. over the Oakland Raiders because I think they are expected to lose.
There were a few bad calls, but there's a few bad calls with the other refs.
Thank you. And I've seen a lot of players taking full advantage of
I see.
holding, hitting. They were flying with it.
Right, because they're not as used to the subtle ways.
Okay, now
But that's okay.
Okay, so now here it is. You got 4 categories here, Mario. I said Oakland Raiders, not who we thought they were. NHL lockout, you didn't even know. Dallas Cowboys, big disappointment.
Oh,
Big disappointment.
America's team.
Oh, let me say this: 27-7 on a cargo plane to the Canadian Rockies. I'm telling you,
Jerry Jones is pissed.
it's not good.
He can't go to the barbecues, hold his head up.
All right.
Well, they be laughing at another Texan. Say, your boys lost, Jerry.
This is wrong. So what you're going to say now? You're going to pick
Fuck
one. You got USC. You have USC getting knocked out of his number 2 position. So out of the 4 plus,
who cares?
Which one is the worst as it relates to this week in sports that you should be?
The
worried
worst
about?
is the Oakland Raiders because USC's lost to Stanford. That's still a California team. A whole bunch of people like Stanford.
Okay.
And so to the whole people, to a lot of people, they don't care. They're like the same group.
Right.
So a lot of people don't care about that.
Okay.
Dallas, but they won. They won and won. They still gonna be mediocre. No one expects them to do. And then of course, NHL lockout. I'm ashamed to say I didn't even know there was a lockout.
Yeah.
Damn, I bet you Mac, PMC didn't know there was a lockout either. Lockout. I don't know what lockout.
Well, yeah. Well, let me say
Maybe
this.
it's because football season started, so
Well-
they're just like, they're not trying to upstage that.
Yeah, you may be right. And let me say this:
Man.
PMC, I did see the Navy game. I seen the runner. But and I'm gonna get into that probably another time. But the only reason why I'm saying this is because the one that's shocking to everybody, to me, is not the refs themselves, how bad they were. And USC potentially had weaknesses. They already said. And the Oakland Raiders are who we thought they are, and even worse. But Dallas getting blitzed 27-7 to me. You can expect them to lose, but to lose that badly, watch for that plane.
To Seattle.
I'm saying 27-7.
Who started at quarterback for
Russell
Seattle?
Wilson, the rookie, out of Wisconsin.
Damn, Tavares Jack wasn't
No,
he?
he's gone. He's been traded.
Oh.
He's already gone. This is Russell Wilson coming in their first year, outperforming Romo. Now, at
Who's the
27-7,
backup? Who's the other quarterback on the Seattle? That's it?
Doesn't matter.
They got you hard to imagine them running offense with a rookie.
Okay, so
I had to go look at that game.
okay, so out of all the sports, Mario, what was your big balling moment of being the worst scenario? The refs, Dallas
The
lost?
worst balling, what?
The worst balling moment.
Wait.
Worst balling moment.
Balling is like good, then you're making it worse. So
Yes.
what's the worst?
Yes.
Worst good moment.
Thank you. I wasn't the only one confused by that.
Worst
Balling
good moment.
Yes.
That was like your worst best friend.
That's right. That's right. Man, you
Or
guys
your
are
best
quick.
worst friend.
You guys are quick.
So this is the best worst thing.
Yep. Yes, it is.
I think it is the loss to the loss because, like I said, USC Stanford. That's no one, and Raiders. That's still worse. Dallas is still worse.
Okay.
Or is it worse that we didn't even know there was an NHL lockout?
You gave him too many choices.
No, I still think
the
it's
worst
worse.
is the lockout.
No, it's
How
worse
does
that we don't
nobody
even know. That's the
What?
worst that no one even knows.
Yes.
I feel bad that the LA Kings, win the Stanley Cup, and we don't even care here in LA. People are like, what? Huh? Yeah, huh?
Yeah, we're so numb.
So
Yeah, we are. We have too much here. We have too much.
So you guys pick hockey.
Yeah, ice hockey.
Okay. All right. All right. And I'm gonna let you have the story that's gonna follow up on this one because right offhand, I just can't do the Penn State thing. I can't do it.
Why not?
Because I'm sorry.
What we did about the Boy
I
Scouts.
don't want to do the Penn State thing.
Let's do Boy Scouts in Pennsylvania.
No.
That'll be the same thing.
No.
Maybe PFC will come out about something about the Cub Scout troop. He was
I'm
there.
not going to do that.
The soccer.
I'm going to take you over to a cat that was covered and featured on our show last week. Our last story going out. Remember, we had that faking out the referee with the fake fight last week,
Yeah.
Mario?
Yo, that's what you. Yeah.
Well, so let me just.
I remember that.
Yeah, okay. Give this man some props. Give Rams DB Courtland Finnegan game ball and player of the week, far as I'm concerned. Not only last week did he go out and fake out the replacement refs by doing a fake fight, but he also came in and disrupted the chance for RG3 to go 2-0 3-0 this week.
He's been getting some interceptions. Hasn't he had like 3 in the season?
I'm not sure how many he's had.
He had an interception the other day.
All I know is this. I'm just saying this. Martin, you can roll down. It went from this man, Courtland, on the left, to him sitting up there showing you the knee that he's hitting Josh Morgan of the Redskins on a cheap shot.
Oh, he's trying to kiss him on the knee. How's that a cheap shot?
Wait a minute.
Here's some dude trying to kiss you on the knee, and so your knee catches him in the face.
Now, and let me say this. That's Josh Morgan. He sits back and throws the ball at Courtland. Courtland goats him. Now, this is what I think RG3 is saying to Josh. Tell your homies and your girlfriend what you've done.
You bad boy.
Okay, so the bottom line, Mario, if you're Josh Morgan and you take the potential of a 47-yard field goal away to now kicking a 62-yard field goal and you guys lose, how do you go and talk to your homies?
I don't know.
You're not going to say anything?
No, you got to watch out.
What about your girlfriend?
Say, they ain't watching.
Okay, no,
you tell them anything.
You know that. Now, let me say this. Watch this.
I went to the moon. It was good. Okay.
If Josh Morgan was your friend, and he always comes out after every game, hangs with the fellas, hangs with the family. All of a sudden, he doesn't show up for the weekend and hangs around any of you guys. What do you think?
I think he must have done a baddie.
So you wouldn't talk about it?
If it's my friend, no. I don't talk about Brandy.
You're lying.
Going to Vegas and stuff, hanging out the streets all time of night. I'll talk about it.
Let me say this.
I'm concerned.
Let me say this. You would. So let me say this.
And jealous.
Let me exit this. Number one, Brandy. If one of your girls did something that was not cool and they lost in the pageant, and the pageant basically is one of your friends, and they didn't live up to expectations, and then they didn't show up to hang out with you, would you talk about her, or would you say, "Oh, don't worry about it"?
I'd talk about her.
How badly?
Oh, I don't know. I always am. I don't.
You're supportive. You're supportive. You always say the right thing.
I know. I am.
You're loving.
Yeah, I'll always say something sweet at the end of it all.
Brandy loves. That's the key.
Yes.
Brandy loves.
I'm saying this. This is one thing about friendships, and we know this. This is social media. You do love your friends hard, but you do talk about them harder.
You know what? As I've gotten older, the whole talk about is a love thing versus the gossip thing. Like it just depends. You got to watch your fine line between. Yeah. I know.
Whatever that means. Anybody understand any of that? Okay. See, that's why when you talk to a woman, that's what I do. I just go, girl. I told you that bitch was crazy.
Just so you guys.
Hey, no, it's true. Even somebody I know, an old boyfriend of mine, was telling me how his little brother's finally getting married and he's dumb and she's crazy and he said she's beautiful. And I'm like, again, when you're beautiful, it allows you a little crazy.
Right.
Till they screw you.
You get a pass.
Yeah, I know.
You get a
then
pass.
they find out you don't move.
Oh, but
why don't you move?
But see, the saving grace is, Brandy, when we do
mess up
talk
her
about
hair.
them, it's not love and it's not that we got your back, but we got the right to talk about you because you're close peeps.
Sleep on your stomach.
So here it is. This is what I'm saying.
I'm a side sleeper. That's a bad thing too.
So let me just
Work
say
that too.
Last vote, Courtland Finnegan, the man who's the instigator on the Rams, defensive back. Do you think he deserves the balling trophy for the week because he instigated a fake fight and also supported the loss of the field goal attempt by the Redskins, Mario?
Yes, and he should be forced to sleep in the wet spot.
That's a good one. Brandy, balling, let down. I'm just going to give you any word to pick. Let me see what she says, even though she's not following.
She is following. She's tweeting this right out now.
I know, balling.
Balling, see, done. I'm done. I'm done. I'm ready to get out of here because I love this show.
Man, that was great. That's better than Cosmo.
I can't help it.
I got it. I got this one.
Oh, she got it? Oh, she's ready for it.
I got this. Victor. That's it. Victor's new sports. Listen up, boys. It's all about Victor because me and Mario don't give a crap.
I do because I eat